Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your buddy old pal Aja Pat, and I'm back playing Drive Club. I just started a video 2 seconds ago, and it stopped. So yeah, that's not fun. But I decided, after driving a whole bunch of cars and stuff, I said, you know what, I'm gonna pick a car that I don't really drive. That's pretty much what I wanted to do. Pick a car I don't really drive. That one I have 0 miles on. This BMW I have 0 miles on. Oh, I have 8 miles on the Ferrari? I didn't know that. About this. What? I've driven that car that much? I hate that car. Huh. 6.2. I've never driven this car. And I wonder why. Wow, these are both electric motors. Sorry, I only go for things I've driven. I know I've driven that car. That's weird. Or I just set it up and then didn't drive it. I haven't driven that too much. Ooh. I haven't driven that. It's a sports car. I don't think that's gonna drift. Let's check out supercars. Is there any that I haven't driven? I haven't driven that a lot. I've driven that a lot. I have not driven the 458. Are you kidding me? Going with the 458. What kind of pretty color does this one have? These colors are so boring. Go with, no, not that one. We'll just go with black cherry. Boink! Nothing like a black cherry Ferrari. Pretty exciting news today. I had my first day at work and I'm kind of happy. Feel lighter on my feet. Not really. My feet hurt like hell and I'm using pedals on my steering wheel. Damn! Why haven't I driven this car before? It's pretty awesome. That's not really what it should sound like. I feel like they made the cars in this game sound not super realistic, because it kind of sounds like the audio is being driven into like a bucket, and we can barely hear it. Or it sounds way too echoey, like it's 60 miles away instead of 5 feet away. I don't know, they made it sound too echoey and metallic-y, and almost with every car in this game, it's the same thing. I don't know why they just couldn't do it like Need for Speed does it. Just put a mic up to the car and drive it, and then match shift points. Actually, I have absolutely no idea what Need for Speed does for their sounds, but I think Need for Speed has the best car sounds for cars out of any other game that I've really played. Well, yeah, baby. Drifting a Ferrari. No big deal. There we go. I feel like I'm breaking my steering wheel the more that I do this, because it's becoming less and less and less responsive, and I'm wearing it out a little bit when I really shouldn't be. Just a little bit. Might have to save up and invest in another one, but they're insanely expensive. I'd like to get a force feedback one, probably a Ferrari wheel, or one of the Thrustmasters, definitely with a one with paddle shifters, but I'd also like to get the whole wheel, like the wheel stand, where I have it has the pole that connects to the wheel itself, and then it has the pedals, and basically I'd like a whole Thrustmaster setup, and Thrustmaster, I think, makes some of the best wheels. I mean, for Microsoft, I was in the Microsoft store, and they had a whole racing setup with the racing seat, the pedals, and the steering wheel, and it almost was like you were literally sitting in a car, but I mean, literally, you were sitting basically on the ground, and I don't want to be that low because I can't see the TV then. And I don't really look like I'm driving, if you know what I mean. Wow, 3 people? What's going on, everybody? Thanks a lot for joining in on my videos. That makes me feel very good. You guys, you viewers are making me feel very good. You guys make me feel very happy right now. I got a warm feeling in my heart. What? How am I beating that time and I was drifting? That doesn't make any sense. Into the bend! Drifted around the bend! Drifting, drifting, drifting. The drift stopped. The drift has stopped. I repeat, the drift has stopped. And I'm turning into the next corner, braking, and the handbrake turn, baby. Come on! Give me a minute, everybody. I'll be right back. Come on! Woo! Sorry, everybody. All right. Okay, I'm back. Right in the middle of a drift I left. That was fresh. See that drift? That was fresh. Woo! If I was actually skilled, I wish I could have held that, but I can't. Plus, the wheels on this Ferrari don't exactly go perfectly 180 degrees. Maybe somewhere around probably about one. Hold on, let me do math. Yeah, probably about 140. There we go. Probably a 140 degree turning radius on this Ferrari. Definitely not 180. Although the steering wheel has a 360 turning radius. Huh. Guys who joined in on, or gals, I'm not trying to be sexist here, who joined in on this broadcast, why don't you guys let me know, what do you guys believe should be the next, racing wheel and setup that I should basically invest in? Like, what pedal setup, what wheel, what... I know for a fact I want to get the manual shifter knob, from Thrustmaster. So whatever it is, it's got to be compatible with that, because I can only imagine doing Drive Club with that. That'd be fantastic. But, yeah, guys, let me know what my next setup should be. I mean, it's going to be a while till I get that set up. But, you know, hard work and dedication, and I should be able to get it, just like I'm trying to get a car as well. It'll probably happen after the car, so I probably won't get a new setup until like 2 years or 3 years, but God knows. Woo! Heartburn. I had a lot of treats today at work. It wasn't good. It was bad for my health, but it tasted good, so, you know, who cares, right? That's usually how it works. There we go. This Ferrari drift's amazing. I mean, well, not amazing, but it drifts pretty good. I'm surprised I haven't driven it before. I've got 0 mile. Well, not anymore, but I did have 0 miles on this car. I say we stop drifting when we get to 100,000 XP, and then I feel like I want to switch to the Koenigsegg or maybe another 0 mileage car that'll actually drift. Maybe we'll do an electric car, I don't know. I just don't think an electric car will drift. Because I don't think they have enough power. And usually they're not loose. They're very stable, electric cars. Well, you know, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But it's just that an electric car usually has one gear that is stretched out. But, I mean, if it has more than one, then, yeah, it should be possible. It should be very easily possible if it has more than one gear, because you cannot drift a car... Well, not necessarily. You could drift a car with one gear. But, I mean, you'd have to be at the top of the rev range when you do the drift. And, you kind of have to stay there all the way through, which... That, I just don't think that's possible in electric cars. So... If it has more than one gear, like 2 or 3, then it might be possible, because I can squirrel around these corners in 4th and 3rd, pretty much. Because that last corner that I just did, if you go through that corner at 3rd gear, well, you have to go through that corner at 3rd gear, unless you're in the dune buggy, where you can go in any gear. Because the dune buggy slides no matter what. I get a lot of mileage on the dune buggy. That's a great car in this game. I don't know why I like it so much. I really do. The table I have my wheel set up on keeps hitting the wall behind me, or in front of it. Well, not the wall, but I have a couple of dressers side by side, with my TV in between, and oh, that was almost a record setter for me. Damn. Almost at 100,000. Damn it, I went off the track. One more lap, probably. 1 or 2 more laps, and I should make it to 100,000. Woo! That one felt pretty good. Wow, another... What is that, 2 viewers? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Wow. How did this happen? I guess drifting's that popular, especially when you're watching one of the worst drifters in the entire world. Oh, there's 100,000, but we're gonna finish this lap because you know, YOLO, right? You know what I mean. What if cars made that sound while you went around a corner? So just imagine this. What if they did that? Like, seriously, what if they did that? Okay. It's customary that I do a small drag race on either this straight or the actual straight, so we're gonna do that. Oh, that was a pretty good start. A little bit of wheel spin at the beginning. Reaching the end at 106 miles an hour. That was pretty good. This car will do a donut, right? Let's see. Yeah. How could I question a Ferrari of not being able to do a donut? As far as I'm concerned, this Ferrari is almost 100%, as far as the body's made, fiberglass. That's incredible when I found that out. Fiberglass. Ferraris are usually made out of, you know, carbon fiber and composite materials like aluminum, or... Never mind, I did that. Wow, 4 levels out of that one drift session. That's awesome. I could use a water right now. Because my frickin' lip is driving me nuts right now. Alright, let's see what else we got. 3 miles in this? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember drifting it. It's not very good. I might want to do the SLS, because the SLS is one of my favorite cars. What? What is with me not driving these Ferraris? I mean, this Ferrari, I mean, it's kind of girly. It's the new California, the 599 to me is like the California, which is a female model, I think, of a Ferrari. But I cannot believe I haven't driven this, or these Ferraris. Like, I've driven this Ferrari. I've driven the 430 Scuderia. But I didn't drive the 458, one of my favorite Ferraris, and I haven't driven the 59. Well, never mind. It's quite clear why I haven't driven the 599, because it's ugly. That's really why. But I haven't driven that car either. What's wrong with me? All right, so we're gonna do the 599, and then we'll do the GTA Spano. God, I could have swore I've driven the GTA Spano. The Ferrari comes in... It comes in beige?! Doing it. Boink. The interior of this car, though... the interior looks kind of nice. I'm a Ferrari guy. I like Ferraris. Even the sound, though, for this car kind of sounds girly. Okay, yeah, that is a pretty nice interior. I'm drifting a beige car. And it's a Ferrari. Oh, man, if I get a Ferrari sometime in my life, if that's even possible, you're goddamn right, I'm painting it beige. I ain't gonna paint it freaking red. Everybody will see it. But if you paint a Ferrari beige, you're like one of the most discreet human beings in the world, and like get it a brown interior too. And then like 60 years from now, somebody's gonna buy the car from like the person who probably bought it from me, and I'm long past dead. And then they're just gonna look at this Ferrari, brown interior, wooden steering wheel, no carbon fiber. No carbon fiber on the inside. Wood. And the interior brown. Look, even the ghost color is beige. I'm driving a beige Ferrari. Oh man, if you know so, look at that ghost with that drifto. Dude, we're starting a tandem here. My Ferrari in front and that guy did like a tandem in that last drift. That was sweet. I want to go slower so that you guys can see that tandem again. It was badass. But I still gotta keep up with them. Oh my god. I cannot believe how drifty this Ferrari is. It's so ridiculous. Woo! No! No! I gotta catch up! No! No! I gotta see the tandem! You guys have to see this tandem. Look! Oh no! Oh no! I wasn't close enough! Damn it! They just did a... Like, me and that guy did a pure tandem in that corner. Oh man, I want to see it again. This car drifts really, really well, though. And I crashed. Of course I crashed. What if I don't want to? Sorry, viewers, I'm not talking to you. Friend sent me a message. Oh, no, going too slow. Try one-hand drift. Whoa, we did another tandem in there. If Hole's buddy didn't screw up the drift there, that would have been badass. Alright, let's try and keep up with those two guys, or me and Hole's buddy, so that we could see this tandem again. Alright, here we go. You guys watching? Look at that shit. It was almost perfect if I was at the right frickin' angle. Oh my god. I can't message and drift at the same time. I'm gonna tell them that. I can't message and drift at the same time. Because I'm broadcasting, drifting in driver clubber. I almost actually typed that in. Boink. Alright, let's go. Hopefully that'll just keep him quiet for a little bit. I know he's gonna text back. Or message back. I don't know why I call it text. I gotta adjust my seat. Yeah, that's right. I'm drifting. That's right. You say K. I'm not gonna add any more to that. This car actually drifts superb. But I'd like to move on to the GTA Spano, because I'm wondering if that, will drift. Whoa, that was very unsuccessful right there. Alright. I want you guys to watch these ghosts just... Oh no, I went faster! Oh no! I went too fast! Oh, it's not there anymore! Oh, I didn't even notice that I went too fast! Damn it! I beat the target speed. Sugar mama. That really is aggravating, isn't it? Booga. We're gonna do this car to 50,000. Though. Why is it the same guy that can, like, frickin' get the fastest times in the game? Armada. He is, like, the fastest person I've ever seen. I mean, look at him. Amazing car control. I don't know how the frick he does it. Or she. Could be a she. Let's not be sexist here. Unlike him, I have fun when doing a lap. See? See? It was fun. I can't believe I'm beating that time as well, and I screwed up. What in the shit? Dun, da, 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 da. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Dodox. That's a pretty funny name. Oh! I just switched to the low gear. Policy of low gear ratios. Sorry guys, I don't have anything else to say. Why don't you give me something to talk about there, fellas, watching the video? Fellow. Give me something to talk about. Like... Oh, never mind, I just thought of something. Pies. I like pie. Do you guys like pie? Because I like pie. Damn, that wall tap door is not even a wall, but it's tires and it counts. Woo! Yeah, that was well held right there. Alright, one more lap. One more lap will do it. I think, if I don't screw up the drifts. Should be one more lap. I screwed that one up a little bit. That's not bad. Oh, that was so close to the wall. I gotta see if I can learn how to wall tap. Oh, I screwed up that one too, but we did it. Like I said, one more lap though. When we get to the straight, I'll do a drag race and then we'll do a donut to celebrate the driftingness. So it's not going to be leveled up near... Whoa! Alright. We're at the straight. Just want to look at this interior real quick. I like it. I kind of wish there was a game where you can engage, or if a game would engage launch control. You know what I mean? Wow, 135 miles an hour. That's insane. Not really. Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of good. It does donuts! The beige Ferrari does donuts. Awesome. That's pretty cool. I like this car. I'm never gonna keep it out of beige. So that I can remember which car it was. 1, 2. 2 levels. Half of what I did before, and I got half the points. Oh, and I got an Accolade level up, so I guess that's cool. Alright. Let's try that GTA Spanner. GTA Spanner. Blank. What kind of company names themselves GTA? Grand Theft Auto Spano. New game. Color. When there's no color that... Let's go pink. I was about to say when there's no color that I like for the car, I go with black cherry, but... The lines aren't even centered on the car. This car looks so girly now. Wow! It drifts pretty good. Whoa, Jesus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a pretty good sound. Wow, the visibility, though. Look at that The backup camera works! What? The backup... Look at the... If you guys could see in this, look in the center console, and you can see the backup camera works. Wow! That's so friggin' cool! That's a detail! The backup camera works! Wow! Oh! Carry it! Carry it! Carry it! Heck frickin' yeah! That was a long-ass drift! It didn't count, but in my book, as I usually say, it does. There's a little play in my steering here. Whoa! Wow! This car is so cool. It's pink, but it's cool. Pink is a very manly color. Everybody knows that. Go Tim Allen on you. About pink. Woo! 3,000 drift. Like it was frickin' nothing. Very good control over this car. Oh shit. Sorry. My hand tapped one of the buttons on my steering wheel and it screwed it up. That's the one thing about steering wheels that I like about the Ferrari wheels is the buttons. Oh, for sake! The buttons aren't on the steering wheel, whereas this steering wheel, the buttons are on the wheel. The part where your hands are, they're on there. And I press multiple buttons. Like shift up for, I believe, for this car. Yeah, it's R3? No, L3. And that's just absolutely ridiculous, because I probably pushed the button on the steering wheel when I was doing a drift. Because I go to grab the other side of the steering wheel to do the drift, and I end up pushing the up button on the gearbox, and then I'm wondering, where the hell is all my power? Oh, I went up a gear. Well, whoop-de-pee do. Woo! Just a little piece of advice for people who maybe haven't drifted before in this game. If you find that you're wondering why your car, like in this, why it's doing that, and it's not turning the other way when you want it to, that's because you're still holding the gas on the car. Try lifting off the gas, and then turn it the other way, because lifting off the gas gives you control back over the car. The car begins to grip again, because you're not spinning the wheels 100% of the time, so the grip comes back, and then you can turn the other way. Like that. And that whole drift, at the end of it, I lifted off and turned the other way. Or I just lifted off because I have to turn the other way. Oh, that was almost a record breaker! 400 points off from meeting the record, but 300 points off from breaking it. Damn. Had to lift off again right there. Car would have spun out if I didn't. Woo! Look at that! Look at that idiot! I beat my time. And sometimes, if you're finding that you're losing grip, or you're gaining too much grip on a drift, sometimes shifting down a gear can help. But also, if your foot is on the gas, just tap the brake pedal while you're in the middle of a drift, and sometimes it'll carry that drift on. If you notice the brake lights on that drift, I mean, it still would have been about the same length since I was slowing down the car, so usually going down a gear or lifting off and then back on the power is a better idea. But sometimes braking works. Like that. But always remember to lift off, otherwise you're going to do that 100% of the time. And you're going to be wondering, well, what the hell? No, seriously, what the hell now? Oh, wall tap! Yeah, I did a wall tap! At least now I know how close I have to be to the wall to do a wall tap. Let's try this. Smell of a fresh drift in the afternoon. Whoa! That was a good one right there. That was a real good one. Ugh. Sometimes lifting off changes gears so I don't have to do it myself. That's why I lift off in the middle of a drift. But you can just switch down a gear yourself. Like I should be teaching people. I can't even do a certain draft. See, I can't even transition. Bet you a beginner can transition. I can't. Because I'm a noob. I'm not a beginner, I'm a noob. They're like beginners, only they suck. So don't let somebody call you a noob unless you actually are a noob. And I am a noob. To drifting, at least. I'm not a noob to this game, though. Oh, that was almost another record breaker if I would have just held it a little bit longer. Big let off right there. I like the spoiler of this. I mean, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I don't like it, but I think it's cool. How it just rises up still in a square formation. I kind of wish it just pivoted, like right there, instead of rising up. I wish it would just pivot, you know? Downwards for more downforce and upwards for less. Kind of like the McLaren P1, how it rises and dips down and lowers and becomes flatter. But usually spoilers never go up. Because if you have a spoiler that goes up, more than likely, well, I mean, you're probably in a drift car then. Because if you have a reverse spoiler where the spoiler is tipping up, you're creating less downforce than what the car has, and you're actually lifting the back end of the car, which actually puts more strain on a spoiler compared to another one. So if you attach it to the trunk of your car instead of the body panels, the latch might actually break, and your whole trunk could go flying up, and the whole back of your car could jump, lose so much traction, and then spin out. So that's why spoilers are facing downwards, kiddies. Because you can die. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah! Another wall tap? Nope, not another wall tap. Damn, that was close. Have to be much closer to the wall for a wall tap. Alright, with this car we'll go up to 100,000 because I lost track. It's funny because I'm on a racetrack. Lost track. Oh god, I'm gonna go to hell. Oh! Oh my god, that was awesome. Oh, that was a bad one right there. God, this car is so cool. And it's pink. Who would have thought a pink car? Alright, this last drift should be it. Oh my... New record! New record of 30 about this car. Woo! 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 Alright. First do a burnout. Regulate those RPMs. That didn't help whatsoever. Woo! Alright, this is gonna be the last drift. Last drift. Whoa! What? Record breaker! 5,200! Whoa! Record breaker! Number 2, GTA Spano! What? What? This thing? This pink MacGuffin? What? What? That's ridiculous! Makes me want to drift it even more! Celebratory drifts! That might actually be a record score as well, but we're gonna stop the epicness that's going on right now. Wow! That was awesome! Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just barely. Barely. I'm legally blind. Alright. That was awesome. 2 record breakers. Alright. Well, now that we did the GTA Spano, just check how long this has been going on. Ah! I saw this car on Top Gear. V8 hybrid turbo. Should I do a 50,000 drift with this? Or... Oh my god. This. Or... No, we'll do that. We'll do this one. Don't come in any other color. Ew. Ah. 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 Oh. Ah. That actually looks kind of good. We'll go with that one. That looks pretty cool. Alright, we're going to do 50,000. 50,000 drift score with this car. It's a Peugeot. Look at that copper on this car. Shit. Wow, there's a lot of traction. I barely should... barely... I should just barely be able to touch the steering wheel to the other... Wow. There's so much power that it breaks out, but there's so much grip that I can bring it back without even having to lift off. Wow. This is such a difficult car. It drifts, though. And it drifts pretty good. Yeah, see, this spoiler's doing what I said it should do. Hold on, everybody. Just watch the spoiler. It's gonna rise up, and then it's gonna tilt down. Watch. So, see? That's what I'm talking about! Peugeot's got it! That was technically a drift. This car has a lot of good downforce when you need it to make a very, very fast lap. But it can break loose whenever you want to do a drift. That's fantastic. That really is fantastic. The interior of this thing, too, is insane. Look at that. It's got a frickin' Formula 1 steering wheel in here. It's so cool. Wow, everybody's just said, you know what, standard colors. Not this guy! This guy's stuck with copper colors. The green for an oxidized copper, and then the actual color copper, because copper. That Armada guy is inhuman. I cannot believe that he has the fastest times. That has to be an AI. It must be. See if I can actually catch up to him long enough to friggin' see how you actually spell his name. Armada 880808. I swear that's gotta be an AI. There's no way somebody could be that fast. It's just no way. Has to be done like by a freaking like Formula 1 driver or something. Or the Stig. I mean, Jesus. He is the Stig of Drive Club. It's official. Why do I keep saying he? It could be a she. He or she is the Stig of Drive Club. And that was my goal, was to be the Stig of Drive Club. Not gonna happen. I'm fast, but I ain't that fast. Not that damn fast. Oh! Oh, that was good. That was a tasty drift. Oh, we're almost to 50,000 here. Already. There we go. Damn it, I tapped the button again. For the frickin' off shift. Woo! Ow! That was my neck. This thing is crazy good. Sad it has to be a concept car. It actually has the engine and stuff in it, but they set a limiter for it so that it has a limit of 40 miles an hour. Because, I mean, it's a concept car. You don't want it to go too much faster, do you? It kind of reminds me of the McLaren P1. It really does remind me of the McLaren P1, only I think this car is all-wheel drive, whereas the McLaren is rear-wheel drive. Oh, that person went with white, so I'm not the only one. Try and beat my lap time and that guy's lap time. Bam, bam, boom. And there's 50,000. We'll do one. Stop. Wow, that didn't work. Wait a minute. It is four-wheel drive. What am I doing? Just say like, idiot, it's got four-wheel drive. What are you doing, man? Last drift. Oh, that was pretty good. Alright, one more, one more. Completely sideways, and I failed. That's it for that car. Oh, that's a pretty cool car. I like that car. 1, 2, nothing. 2 again. Half when you get 100,000. Well, I think that's going to be all for this video, folks. So, if you like this video, please click the like button down below. And if you want to go ahead and check out my channel, please do. And if you want to stick around, click that subscribe button. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.